to like skimp a little bit, like it's gonna be painful walking.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, because Behemoth wasn't doing too good.
No, I think 2 kills 1 game. That's
yeah.
Right, yeah.
So you and your brother have actually, like, how is the relationship between your brothers, like, when it comes to Halo? Is it a bit of a rivalry, or are you always like backing each other up, or like sort of sparring partners, that sort of thing?
There's some rivalry, but we kind of work together. Like, so we make jokes at each other saying who's the better twin and stuff. But for a little while, my brother was the best in Halo 3, but now I've overtaken him, I think.
So, I don't actually know what your brother looks like. Does he look like you?
Yeah,
or
we're
like,
twins.
He's
like me, but a bit bigger.
Okay, just not maternal twins or anything like that. Okay. So do you sometimes dress up in the same clothes? And like, no, you kind of pass that phase.
Yeah, we avoid that. Our parents did it when we were younger, but then. Yeah.
It's like, you're so cute wearing the same outfits. So you're going to be doing some commentary with me throughout this? So that'd be cool. All right, fair enough. Just checking. Yeah, your headset's fine. And we are ready to go in. I believe we're still in the same round here right now. DZS, though, versus westernWolves. westernWolves being the international team from Lowland Lions, technically. Do you think this should be a fairly easy game for westernWolves, or you think DZS is going to pull something out of the hat?
I'm thinking it's going to be a 3-0 or 3-1 game.
Okay.
Because of westernWolves are more prepared and just more experienced players.
Okay, fair enough. Overall, though, roles in these teams, because we have ourselves, for instance, on the on the westernWolves, my apologies, lineup. We got ourselves, and that's on the other side of the sheet, no doubt. There we go. Yeah, I was given this yesterday, and like it's been sitting in my pocket throughout the night. We have Adamski, obviously, Baxter, P and MVP, and we'll be taking it from MVP's point of view. What do you think the roles on these teams are going to be? Do they have like specific roles for specific players? Who's going to be playing utility? Who's going to be playing runner, slayer? Yeah, I'm not sure about DZS because I haven't played against them too much recently. But westernWolves, I can definitely tell you a few things. MVP is like the team captain for the team. He's kind of the smart player on the team. Tells these players what to do. Then you've got Baxter, who's more of an aggressive player. He normally matches up with Pete. He's called Pistol. I think he's playing under this tournament. But them two are really aggressive. So you'll see them pushing up to the other team's base, trying to be annoying to them. Okay. And Adamski's kind of mixed between both. Like he just plays smart and then sometimes aggressive. So he's kind of utility all over the place. Okay, fair enough. And so you're saying basically we should expect MVP to be running flags, that sort of thing. Flags, like being in positions just to basically stop the team spawning places and stuff. As we are already on our way here ontowards, that's just Slayer, so it's not really. So considering the dynamic of the game has changed quite a lot recently due to the addition of King of the Hill and Ball actually being removed, as well as the fact that we're playing without any Bloom, how has it actually changed the community? Because the fact that we have Bloom on the weapons did actually add a lot of control and skill. Like, has it changed things quite a lot now? Is the pacing higher, or that sort of thing? I think people, you can just fire a lot faster now, and I think just in general it speed up the gameplay because before you had to wait for your shots to wait, your reticles to refocus, but now you can just keep firing. It speeds up the gameplay, and it's just faster gameplay overall, I think, and also because there's no sprint at the moment, so it kind of makes it so you have to play a bit smarter rather than just going into a bad position and sprinting away from it and getting away from it. You have to play a bit smarter, I think. Okay, that's definitely good, as we're just waiting for the players downstairs to get themselves together. Yeah, they're known for having really long warm-ups, westernWolves. They always play for faith for a long time. Let's see, they get themselves a few minutes of warm-up remaining, so we'll have to see if that is actually going to get together. We actually, what do you think you guys are going to be doing in the tournament? Obviously, you're seated second right now. And I asked the same question towards Adamski earlier on, and he was like, yeah, we're in the top 3, so we expect kind of top 3, which is a very, very political answer. It's like, what are you going to say? He's like, first, no problem. I think I'm aiming for first, definitely. This new team we're with, Riots and Fusion, haven't been in loser bracket in Halo Reach for the last 3 or 4 events. They've won them all, so there's no reason for us to really drop out of the first place position. Okay. And for SK? SK, I'm predicting them second. No, not the second, third, sorry. Because I think westernWolves, they just have a little bit more edge on them. Maybe because of there's like, I'm not sure. I just think westernWolves are a better team overall. But SK is still really strong. If westernWolves make mistakes, SK will punish them for it, and they'll get a second place finish out of it. Well, we could always call Ramirez mid-game if you want, because we have his phone number here. In the meantime, production, can you put our game sounds down a little bit, because they are a little bit loud? Thank you. And we should be ready to go away very, very shortly. In overall, though, there's been a little bit of discussion actually between me and Adam earlier on about you being the better player compared to your brother, and that it didn't actually be that it actually was not the case in the past.
Yeah, in the past he's been known to be like the better twin. Like he's normally like a really aggressive player, so that really pays off. It used to pay off a lot, but now I think the European teams have noticed like what he does, and they've kind of picked him out and just been like, okay, right, shut him down quickly. So he's not been so good in tournaments, but I think. The last time he played really good was when he filled in for Infused I-Series, last I-Series, when he went off and basically did the best on the team. He just played so aggressive. But now I think, I don't know, I think he still plays aggressive, but it doesn't work as well.
Is it also a case maybe of a change in training patterns?
Yeah, he's been like not practicing as much as me. I've been streaming, like trying to stream my gameplay, trying to get more viewers and just playing more. Whereas he's been going gym and been playing his Halo. So it's shown what's happened since I've been practicing a bit more. But yeah, he's still a very good player still.
Production, we may as well just put this into a separate interview video, to be quite honest, at this rate, because this is actually going toward that direction as we're trying to fill up time. King of the Hill, your opinions?
I think it's good, but not on the maps that I have at the moment. I don't like the maps.
So Oasis.
Yeah, I think Nexus is a good game, a good map, but Oasis I don't like it at all.
Okay.
There's too many places where you can nade the hill, and it's really hard to get hill time if you play against good teams.
Positioning is just bad. Yeah.
But I think the next version of the settings that are coming out by MLG, they're going to be introducing new maps, so hopefully we'll have some better maps to play.
Do you think we're going to be seeing that MLG is going to be a popular event, because considering it's only being picked up for just one stage?
Yeah. I think it's going to be like an almost sold out event. Almost. I don't think it will sell out. I think it'll be very close to it.
But views on stream and that sort of thing, considering the American community.
Yeah, I think the American community, they really don't want to lose Halo. You saw on Twitter, they've been talking, like arguing with people about it.
Well, it's funny because they're like saying MLG is all we have, basically, but that makes no sense.
Yeah,
because
there was loads of talk about if MLG went away, like Red Bull, the LAN network, and other sponsors said they'd probably help in to run events.
Yeah, exactly.
If
so
MLG
what's the
went,
problem?
we would still have events still.
Yeah.
They're just so like caught up on playing MLG. But I agree with them a little bit. MLG is a really nice tournament to go to. It's always a really good atmosphere.
And Halo was the game that made MLG for what it is.
But then StarCraft's came over and taken over.
Exactly.
But they deserve the more like audience and stuff from StarCraft and more money because
exactly
they're a lot bigger.
Because it's a business decision in the end.
Huge,
a lot of people are saying it's like they should keep Halo as a nostalgia thing, but
but they're losing money on it.
Exactly. So there's no business reason to keep Halo around in some cases. Hello. Welcome. And this is ReflexGT. My name's Aspec, and I'm joined here by none other than
57.
How did you actually get to the 57?
It's kind of random, but it's my dad's license plate on his car. He used to have it on his old, I think it was a Porsche. He used to have it, and he just
was it a 911?
I think it was, yeah. It was a long time ago.
When we were little kids,
he had it, so yeah.
And 20? It's your mom's license plate?
No, it's our birthday.
Okay.
20 for January.
Oh, there we go. At least you were in a leap year, baby.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. I had a girlfriend once who was a leap year girlfriend. It was great. Really cheap. It was really cheap to buy presents because you only need to do it every 4 years. It's great.
That's good.
As we're getting ready to go on the way. If you're watching on the stream right now, there it is, the ReflexGT Center. We see a couple of people from SK. You actually see Zorda down there as well. How's he been doing in Team Reflex? Do you have you been keeping track?
I watched a few of his games. I watched the last game he played, and he was playing pretty good. And I've seen him online, actually. He played against a pro player online. I watched his stream, and I randomly saw a Reflex Exhorter match up against him.
Yes, people on the camera, we can see you looking back towards it. Yes, that is right.
Some of them are just figuring out, they're looking.
Yeah, there we go. People,
Ramirez, his hand up.
People always playing with the camera. You see it every event. It's always good fun. Actually, no. As we're always, it's always really interesting to see what is going on in the actual hall, and we have been doing this for a while. Our preview is a little bit. A little bit flaky, sadly enough. So that is your home stream should be just in 720p and just fine. Are you a little bit scared looking to the camera sometimes?
I'm looking at you.
Sometimes I'm just like thinking about myself like, oh, is this what I actually look like? That's kind of scary. So let's go into that game and see what is ready to go on the way. And
MVP's changing his emblem.
No, as you do.
Yeah.
It's like that's a very Fusroda kind of helmet going on there. A very high Skyrim value, I guess.
Yeah.
There's like 5 people in the chat right now. Oh, that's so funny. No arrows in the knee jokes. That's the sort of thing.
I think that's been overused a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
a little bit. A little bit. It's a couple of my friends actually used the other day. I was like, no, no, bad, no.
Baxter with his B-Town gamer tag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And DZS will be taking up Western Wolves. And once in a month, they're actually called Western Werewolves. But that's a joke that's never going to get old, no doubt. And it is, once again, the United Kingdom versus Germany. Yep. DZS German team. They've actually been trying to spread out towards the United Kingdom recently. Okay. I've seen them at a lot of events, like product-wise.
Oh yeah.
Like they've been all over the place trying to sell their products, and like they're kind of trying to gear up versus like products like Razer and that sort of thing. So we've been seeing them all around quite a lot. But let's dive in towards this game, and you know what? Because you're my guest, I'm give you the honors to take it away. Okay,
so right. Western Wolves just all got killed at the first push, actually. That was quite bad for them, but let me see what Stefan does when he spawns. Yeah, that's just kind of basic. When they spawn, they push out, try not to get killed by the guys waiting for them on the flag.
As they're all, as they're all completely piled together here. MVP has been so quite nice, actually looking at the stats every once in a while, and is well on their way towards a jump.
I think they're going to stop this and counter it, hopefully.
They need to.
Yeah.
Well done.
He's last guy alive, I think. Yep, wait. Oh, no, they recovered it. That was a nice job by Adamski there.
Adamski, yeah.
Was it Adamski? No, someone else. Okay.
Leg captured.
Oh, they got the cap. So that's Western Wolves down 1-0 at the start within like 30 seconds. That's not looking good for them.
No, Western Wolves, DZS already picking up themselves the first one. Then again, we still have quite a lot of time on our hands.
We lost the cap, but we lost a cap against someone earlier. So.
Is the map limit, is it still 15 still?
It's 5.
5?
Yeah, 5, yeah. First to 5.
No, I mean the time limit.
Oh, time limit, yeah.
Yeah, so 15. Yeah, okay, because there's been some changes in the actual metagame that I am not really quite aware of, so that's why I'm very happy that you're here in order to put everything together and explain it to the viewers on the stream as good as possible. As MVP will jump himself out of there, ready to go, and he's really low on HP there. Unlucky, will be taken down.
They're getting a bit careless, I think. With he should have stayed alive there. He should have stayed alive. Now he's got one player alive for his team, and that's a bad decision. Baxter just pulled the flag out when he didn't really need to, and now DZS is taking control of the map.
It could be a little bit of an upset here. This is, of course, that's a bad nade right there.
I was talking to people before the game, actually. They were thinking that DZS would definitely take one game off them at least. But I was saying I wasn't really sure about it.
The thing is, though, if we actually do go towards a 4-mapper, then we will have... we'll start off with CTF, then Team Slayer, King of the Hill, Team Slayer again, and then CTF. So, in theory, if DZS are actually superior on the CTF element,
they could win.
Then, they can
take a few more games.
They can take at least...
That's another cap for DZS. This is really unpredicted. Like, a lot of people were thinking Western Wolves were going to be like contender for the first place, but still, it's still early in the game. They might be warming up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite cold down there a little bit.
MVP will pick up the first one. He has a little bit of support from Adamski, and he's actually running this quite cleanly right now. Should be able to pick this up. There it is. Very clean run here. Very clean run. That's going to make it 1-2 in favor of DZS still. Western Wolves trying to pick it up. We could actually be we could be looking at a little bit of a momentum shift right now.
Yeah, I think if MVP picks up his goal now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was bad. He should have finished that goal. Yep. DZS should stop their double gap. Yep.
Ooh, very, very close. The return.
Yeah, back to saves.
Is here.
Wait. DZS is not giving up. They just that was a bit of an overextension by DZS players there.
In the case of Western Wolves, who will we generally be going on towards the power weapons, the snipe, and as well as the MVP?
MVP is the guy that likes power weapons. He likes getting power weapons in time with his team.
Overshield as well.
Yeah. Okay. He is. If you play any maps with Overshield, MVP should be going for them every time.
Well, so far he has not had too much luck trying to get onto its platform in order to get the snipe, or to go into the basement trying to get himself the nade launcher. Not having too much luck. And versus 2 needs to get the hell out of there. The return there is. Yeah, Adamski. This could be. Yeah, he needs to wait. He needs to wait. The flag is on its way.
Flag recovered.
There it is.
This is better now. Western Wolves warming up a bit.
Very low HP. Was not going to pick that one up.
Quite a bad DMR by MVP there.
I think that was more of a case of buying as much time as possible. making sure positioning is correct, but because right now this flag is going to get picked up. It is 3-2 up for DZS.
Oh, that was nice. He dropped down to finish the flag. Oh, that was nice.
Ooh. Yeah. So far, not so good for the westernWolves. They need to keep this up in order to pick up this flag. 2 down right now. Let's see whether or not this positioning. And this is really interesting because the evade is no longer in the game. It makes the dynamic a little bit slower. You're gonna cross the map in like 4 seconds anymore, which is definitely very interesting from a gameplay point of view. And it also makes the entries on towards the flag returns. Oh, we have 5-4 down right now here for the DZS right now. This could be the moment for westernWolves to extend to tie it all up. Oh, well done.
Yeah. That was a bad spawn by DZS. They just spawned down ring 2, so they're going to have a hard time getting back up to cover the flag.
Reset.
Yeah, as Adamski finished up Frank.
A lot of up.
So this is what I said. As you saw, MVP is like always in their base, just constantly putting shots and making sure he knows where the spawners are going, being calling him out to his team.
And there, you can say. There's to support. Very nice gameplay here. Ooh, Nate does come in. Is this finally going to be a cap to tie it all up? Is it going to be even Stevens? And there is the... Oh, with the flag just going down. Is it going to be picked up right there? Yes, it will. And there you will have it. It's 3-on-3. It's all tied up right now. DZS are trying really hard. It's actually 4-2 in favor of Wolves currently.
DZS are currently running flag and may get this. Oh, that was nice. Can't actually see what's happening, and no, I think DZS won't get that cap.
Flag taken. Flag
Yeah, this is what westernWolves seem to do a lot when you're playing against them. They let you get the flag almost all the way into your base, then they counter cap it. Yeah, as you can see, they're running flag back into the base, and it's going to be 5-2. I can't see. 5-2.
Flag captured. Game over.
It's going to be a 5-2 on the board for westernWolves, so we'll pick it up here on towards Zealot. And let's see how the stats have actually been going out. If MVP hopefully does take a look at the statistics of the game, who is actually, there we go. Well, overall, not too bad actually.
Going +8. That's quite a good stats for Baxter.
MVP -1, -5, -4 for Element as well. So whether or not for Element and Dookie actually right there. So that's a -9 spread in total for DZS. Overall though, 2-4. You still think it's going to be a 3-1 or is it going to be a 3-0?
It depends how DZS react to that first game because they had the lead at the start. If they can just keep their heads together, try and make the next game, just think about the next game, forget about that one. That's the only thing I think with European teams. Sometimes if they start losing, they just don't know what to do. They need to just forget about it, just get on to the next game. Sometimes they dwell on the past too much. Yeah, there's
in gaming there's generally the issue of getting of continuing to play, and pretty much as you said, like forgetting about what has happened and focusing what is important. That's the difference between a good player and a great player, is where you can just get yourself together and focus on towards what needs to be done rather than, oh crap, we cannot actually do this right now. So it's all about composure in the end. Let's go to map number 2, which is going to be Team Slayer on Countdown. Let's see